anyway, so like I was saying, welcome back. Anyway, like I was saying though, I do agree with the opinion though that you shouldn't really judge a round by its roster because
Yeah,
non-Reddit rounds are a completely different feel, and I'm not saying like I feel like non-Reddit people should get added to more rounds, like not like all of them. You know, some people have done bad stuff, but I think you know I'm going with that. But anyway,
right, right.
there's some people though that like realistically, yeah, no, they should get added. It gives a new fresh air to the Reddit community. It's different. It's our future, basically, as I like to call it.
Yeah, yeah,
But I don't see it being like a thing where it's too necessary. I feel like you shouldn't judge the round because of it, but
sure.
having having the non-Reddit roster is fine. I don't mind that. The thing that does bug me though is the Quill and BP ad, which that's something that is up to the organizers. They can do whatever they want. I just feel like they just don't fit in with the roster. But I mean, there's also a lot of rosters that have that type of like
Yeah,
non
yeah, yeah.
like they have those one or two weird ads. So I'm not gonna like hate on them for the roster, but I do think there's a lot of improvement that needs to get done. Not really needs to, but
Sure.
if I think a lot of improvement has the potential to get a lot of improvement, and I think that's what it needs to focus on is the improvements. Uh, get I don't I feel like it has, like I said, it has potential. I did DM a couple of the organizers saying that if they that I know because some people like similar concepts. I did reach out to, I think it was Arctic. I think it was one of the
Mhm.
organizers. That as long as they stick with the main comics, I feel like it's fine. Once they get into mangas, is when it starts getting into iffy territory because a lot of mangas aren't really popular, but technically they're comics because it's a book. It's basically like a comic, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
my thing is that like oh shit, 1 second. Mob just I was breaking a spawner. Two zombies just randomly spawned. I've yet to get anything good out of anything. It's kind of really annoying.
Yeah, same.
What's it called? I gotta eat. Where am I at? I can get take two more before I have to eat again. But oh, diamonds.
Nice.
I got two diamonds off it.
You're good.
It was only one. It was only one vein, but I got two. I got a doubled,
Yeah,
so that's good.
that's a good side of double one.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Um, but once they get into manga, that's when I would say they're going to be pushing their limits. I feel
Sure.
like I feel like the lore connection is not that big of a deal because I don't think Kyle's more for the books. I don't feel like he's ever going to go to
Yeah,
comics like just personally just go to comics. He might do one or two seasons, but I don't feel like he's going to be like, oh, comics. He wants to do comic like every season or whatever, which is fine.
yeah,
It makes sense. I mean, it's more based around lore's more based around books. Mangas is
yeah.
when I would argue it goes into the ATL territory because two good fine examples is My Hero and My Hero Academia and Attack on Titan. Those are two very big mangas that you could, yeah,
Sure.
maybe, yeah, those are they could maybe do seasons about that. But those got popular because of the anime, not the manga adaptation. The manga adaptations got popular after the anime got released because that's how most of these bigger mangas get like started out with. Like, don't get me wrong, I love reading. I
Right.
read a lot of manga. It's cool. I think the idea is cool,
Sure.
but I just feel like once I straight out told them like I have a couple ideas of like what I want to do, maybe personally for future seasons, and they were pretty understanding, which is nice. As long as they don't get into that territory,
Mhm.
I feel like we there won't be any problems at all. I found another diamond didn't drop.
Nice. Oh, okay. No,
Didn't drop,
nice.
but yeah, no. As long as they don't go with that route, I feel like they'll be fine. But oh, you gotta be
Sure.
okay. So I literally mined a 4 vein. I only got one drop from it. Fun, but yeah, no.
Oh dear.
That's my main thing about it. As long as they don't overstep their boundaries, I feel like it has potential. It has a lot of working that needs to get done with it. With the I wouldn't really say roster isn't really that big of a problem, but they need to
Sure.
rework. They need to get. I don't think the game modes were that good too, to be honest. I feel like they didn't really use the potential. I never watched
What were the
Dennis.
game modes?
It was Dennis the
it was
Menace.
moles,
It
right?
was basically
Yeah, yeah.
moles with comp is what I've heard basically. It was a
What was the
little.
other one?
It was moles and it was just basically moles and comp. So it was like I think it was big team of 4 or 5 or something like that. It's team
Oh
of
wait, it
4.
was Team Health. Was it Team Health as well? Or health was not shown.
There was now health was not shown, and every single time one of the mole's teammate died, the mole got more comp. So,
Yeah, right.
which I never watched Dennis the Menace, but of what I understand, they could have maybe done a little bit more. But I mean, I never watched it, so I'm not gonna judge the game mode. But maybe that's something they can fix for
I
future
read
season.
it a lot as a kid.
I never got into comics when I was a kid. My parents just never were big into comics like at all. Like
Right.
so that's just my own personal thing. But
I
I'm more
guess, yeah. It just depends. Yeah.
yeah. I'm more of a manga person. I like mangas more than comics.
Sure.
So I will say though
Can't
that
say I've ever dabbled in mangas.
if you're a big anime man, like if you watch anime a lot, that's when you're gonna get into these concepts of
Right.
that. That's when you're gonna get that. You're not really gonna get it with it being like it's just how it's gonna be.
Sure.
Which it's fine. I don't. It's nice to have alternatives though. It's not just it being like one main thing. I found another spawner. So surprising. Break.
Nice. I've been
Gap
keeping
in
the
the
wrong
chest.
levels.
I'll take it.
I'm going way too high. I was going to say Arctic's a pretty reasonable guy, so he's pretty easy to deal with, or not deal with,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. He's not
Yeah.
going to like straight say
Yeah.
stuff or whatever.
Yeah, no, I talked to him. We came to a pretty good consensus. I feel like it has potential, but it has potential, but it has a lot to work on, and it's only a season 1, so I'm not gonna hate. I don't like hating on season 1s because most season 1s these days aren't the best. Usually there's potential. There's always potential with most rounds, but there's it's hard to get a really good season 1 that everyone would like consensually say yes, it's a good season, good everything. An Infinity book.
Hey, wait, Infinity, really?
Yeah, it's just Infinity. Infinity 1, that's all it is.
Wait,
That's interesting.
I have found torches. Hopefully these were my torches. Yeah, I think they were. Right, well,
Alright.
good.
Alright. I was gonna say I don't use torches, so but anyway. Yeah, no,
You don't, do you?
no, I use Fulbright. I am the modern UHC player, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, no. I feel like Comical has chance, but if they don't fix the problems that people have said that they should fix with season 2, that's when it gets to the point of like, all right, this is something that just needs to be maybe just like more thought of, something that's not that good. But I'm not gonna judge a book by its cover without knowing more about like what they could do. I feel like that's like the
reasonable.
worst thing you could do, to be honest, because then it's like you're taking the chance of people to just like oh, they had one bad season. I mean, look at Ambition. Ambition didn't have they've had okay seasons. They haven't had the best seasons, which I mean, it's fine. You don't need to have, as long as it's, I don't know. The Reddit is a very interesting place. I will say that. It's not.
It is.
It's very interesting. You're never gonna get one like. It's not. You always get a mixture of opinions. It's a good mixture, I would say. There's never like, oh, like I found more diamonds. Of like just people.
Nice.
Usually there's at least one or two people that are like constructive. It's interesting. I think it's never a place that's like a lot of people like. There's a couple like times where people do overblow what they should be, not what they should and shouldn't do. But 80% of the time, it's a nice community. There's some toxicity sometimes, but I mean, there's always. I heard water. Oh wait, that's because this water. Okay, no, water updated, and I didn't recognize it. So that's But yeah, no, it's. I feel like it has potential. I feel like another thing is Betrayal. I think it is called. It's the 1.12. Basically, it's the 1.12 Dex.
Okay.
that round. I feel like
Wait, why haven't I been invited? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
why isn't the man, the myth, the legend 1.12 player James the
I'm,
Douglas not
I'm
get
not actually
invited?
that good. I'm overrated at 1.12.
You're better than the average player with 1.12. I feel, to be honest. Yeah, maybe 1%
No, maybe.
honest.
I'm definitely not better than the average player at 1.14 plus. Like the amount of skilled players in that, unbelievable.
Yeah, that we run into a. Here's another. That's another thing is that a lot of people play very like. That's another thing that I think that it gets run into a lot. So like, I think geology is a good mixture of like both like Apollo players and non-Apollo players. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a good amount of like, because I know Adronicus has played a season, so that's a person
Yeah.
who's played, both. Um, I don't know. I feel like there's a clear difference of if you play 1.12 consistently. There's a clear difference of like the type of like PvPer you are. There's people I've played on Apollo a decent amount of times, and there's people who play way too sweaty for the game, and it's like as much as those people, those are the type of people who I like. If you get frustrated against fighting people in 1.12, which is, in my opinion, it's pretty hard to get frustrated in 1.12 because I mean, you can main an axe and usually win the game if you just main an axe.
Right.
But with oh my god, zombies don't take knockback. Um,
No, they.
nothing good in that one. But yeah, no, I feel that there's, like I said, there's potential with most rounds, but that Destroyal has, I feel like, depending on the roster. I mean, most of the roster I feel like hits that, but that's another thing is that a lot of
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like it feels like some of the roster belongs there, but then some of them don't. Like, I know some people who are in it who didn't play the first season, which I'm not gonna say who they are, but I don't feel like they're
Sure.
that good for 1.12. Like, they're good in
Okay.
1.8, but I don't think they're that good in 1.12, and that's when you get into the, oh, does this person belong into it? Does this person
Yeah,
belong
yeah,
into
yeah.
it? That's another thing too. With 1.12, it's hard to get a good gauge of like who's really good and who's not after you get past the very sweaty Apollo players, because it's
That's
like
true.
once you get past that, it's like I feel like Glyph should be in the round because Glyph is very.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
She's not sweaty, but she's also very good at 1.12, 1.9 plus, I
she's
would say.
good. Yeah.
Like, I feel like, I don't know. I know someone suggested me for it. It's like, I mean, if I got invited, I would play Destroyal, but I mean, I don't feel like I'm that good. I'm just mediocre.
A good example of someone who you can't gauge, other than yourself, of course, is CJ. Because like I was considering him for Douglasville, and then like the next day, I was like, oh, I'll see, I'll let you know. The next day, we played the geology season where he got like 6 kills, and I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
god.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's like. Okay, he
yeah.
might be normally bad, but if he can have seasons where he gets 6 kills, like that's something to take notice of.
Yeah, that's the thing. CJ pops off sometimes, and I feel bad for the guy because he usually doesn't do that good in rounds. But and people
Yeah,
don't usually, a lot of people don't recognize. Oh my god, I
sure.
lagged. All right, I'm gonna eat my gap. But most times he doesn't really do that well. He does okay in most rounds, but he never does outlandishly good. But the rounds he
Yeah.
does do good in, everyone's like, oh no, yeah, no, this CJ's really good, so we have to nerf him. And I mean, nerfing people is fine, but usually in those rounds too, though, there's usually other people who need the nerfing more than CJ, and then CJ just gets,
Yeah.
nerfed, which is like, yeah, it makes sense, but I mean, the man never gets any luck at all. So,
True.
geology is one of the rounds where I'm probably gonna end up leaving. I don't like. I haven't had.
You in geology?
What? Yeah, I played the latest season.
Okay, I don't remember.
I played the latest. I played the last like 2 seasons, dude.
I don't remember any rounds I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I don't blame you. You play a lot of rounds, so just overall you play a lot of rounds. So
True. And I'm old. I saw him.
is it me?
Green. No, it was green. Oh wait, unshift.
That's us. If it's dark
Oh,
green,
shoot, yeah.
I was gonna say I see torches, so I'm guessing this is you.
I was legit. Oh, I legit. Do you know why? It's because usually I don't see names. Usually it's the other person that sees me first.
I saw torches and I'm like, oh yeah, James is probably near because I knew you were close to me.
Do you know how many diamonds do you have?
I have two.
Where'd you go?
I'm over here. I'm exploring a place where you didn't explore over here yet.
Right, go and find all the gold and stuff that I missed. In fact, it's probably good you're here because I always miss everything. So you know,
Yeah. I
oh, don't
have
be surprised. Like, don't even tell me that I missed diamonds. I know I missed them. I've got 6 gold. I got an 8 vein, but like none dropped or something
yeah,
like that. So
I have 28 on me.
I've been mugged off.
I got a decent
Okay.
amount from my veins, so
Hey, gold.
alright, I
I saw
might
your name there, or at least what I hope was your name.
yeah, it's my name, yeah, probably. I mean if you
I
just
mean, I doubt
use
anyone else would come and attack us when we're both together.
yeah. Be very deadly if they would. I'm gonna go back this way then, the way I came from then.
Alright. Oh,
Sure.
yes, you've got an infinity book as well, so that's kind of good.
Yeah. We also have a crap ton of arrows though, so I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I don't even know if it would even really be
Try.
worth. I don't even know if it would be really that worth to put it on a bow because it's just gonna be more. It's gonna be more levels. You know what
True.
I mean? It's gonna be more
Well, might as well hold
levels.
it just in case.
Oh yeah, if we need it, I can always just slap it on later. More gold.
I'm still
It did drop. Okay,
in the running.
I have 30 gold. Oh, you for best PV?
Yeah, only 3 people, it looks like. Stenstow's at 42.
Yeah, a lot of people are taking damage. Gavin's kind of low. Evan's at 17.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Sluggy and Potsy are probably the biggest threat, not gonna lie. Sluggy's not bad, and Potsy's probably the best person in this game. I'm probably second.
Right.
I don't consider
Wait,
myself
who did you
good.
say was the best? Well,
Potsy.
uh,
Will won't take the game seriously. That's the problem. That's the thing. If Will takes the game seriously, he's 100% the best in the game. But if Will doesn't take the game seriously, it's like, yeah, you can easily 2v1
right.
him, and he just gets over cocky and shit. Which, yeah, it's Will. I mean, it's what I think it's what everyone's come to expect.
Yeah.
I do know cave spiders do not poison because I know Sten says something in chat. Ah, 4 iron in a minecart chest. I'll take it. Right. Yeah,
Nice.
I've been grabbing every iron from the chests and stuff because come oh, more gold. Um once we make a try once you'll recognize once you start trying to make a no, don't burn. Don't burn. All right. I know my goal. I can make 4 gaps now.
Cool.
But
And I
yeah.
can make one.
Yo, at least you can make one, James. That's all that matters. At least you can
Alright.
make one. I hear
I don't need it, I've got the health.
oh god, there's mobs down here. There's 3 zombies. Yeah, I'm just playing I'm kind of not playing that smart to be, if you want me to be honest, because I already took health, so it's like, eh,
I've
4 more
spent the whole time
gold.
taking down dungeons. Oh,
Yo,
speaking of
I
dungeons.
just got lucky. I have 38 gold now. All, like, the last, like, 3 or 4 veins I've done have doubled.
Yeah,
Um,
nice.
you just need to get
I'm gonna
more,
surface actually.
what? Maybe say, oh, I thought you said you're in the surface.
Nah, well, I'm gonna go up, I think. I don't see much else.
To be honest,
I'm gonna go and
it might be worth for us to go 0-0 and maybe try getting one of those loot crates, to be honest.
okay,
It might be worth, but it may also not be worth,
maybe.
because I would like to go once we have enchants, that's my main thing, which, if I would have,
Right.
do you have, TNT? Because you could blast mine.
Okay. Right, should we do that? Do you think that's
I would do,
worth it?
oh, motherfucker. Yeah, I just took half heart fall damage, I kind of, like, got scared. Yeah, I mean, if you run out cave, I mean, it's your best bet, to be honest. I would use all the TNT you
Uh,
have, and then just,
I'm near the surface anyway. I might just head up and then go somewhere else.
alright.
Because I haven't been pulling my weight.
No, you're fine, dude. I found more gold too. I think. Yep, up here. I have I have a decent amount of gold. I just don't have anything else. Like, that's another thing. A lot of these caves are really open, but the diamond rates are so low.
Right.
I found. Okay, I can make 5 gaps now.
Cool.
Oh, I can't run anymore. So, What other rounds are coming? What rounds? What other rounds have come out or coming out soon?
Um, I'll have to check my schedule.
I would talk about a round that we both played, which I mean we already mentioned it because but I think it would get released before this, which is Geology 6. I'm pretty sure
Oh yeah.
that'll probably get released because I mean intro's already almost done. All right, see you guys next episode.
Right.
1 second, I'm gonna record this. I was just mining a spawner real quickly. Come on.
Sure.
Oh come on. Nothing good. But anyway,